perfect situation. Where the bad knows best.
Hello, welcome to my little urban homestead. Thought I'd show you the outside of the house where I do spend a lot of time. Not as much in winter, but hey ho. That's my summer house where I do store a lot of things. Um, oh, it's shut down more or less for the winter. Just go in there if I need things. Next to it, I've got with my sunflowers. I've got to sort them out, but it's too cold. I'll wait a bit. In front of them is some pebble sprouting broccoli. So that's in. There, middle patch of ground. It's been sorted out and put to bed for the winter. There's compost, rabbit poo, straw, loads of different things in there to help the soil. And here is my apple tree. That got quite a few apples up, and it's producing more and more each year. Round the bottom of it, I've got all my garlic, which is coming through. I don't know which variety it is because I've lost the thing. I've got a gooseberry bush there, and I do apologise now, this place is a bit of a tip. I do have a waterfall going here in summer, but at the moment it's a frozen one and everything's falling into it. That is a blackcurrant bush and a red currant bush. Got my compost bins up there, and round the corner of my greenhouse, let me get up here, this is a beehive I built. Now, I don't know how the bees are doing, but we'll see how they overwinter. My greenhouse, not much going on in there, and the door keeps blowing off, so I've got a big crate in front of it. So I'll wait until I actually want to use it. I'll wait until I actually want to use it before I move the crate and get in there and try and fix the door and give it a clean as well. This is my grow house. I used to have the water there, but the wind blew it, and so I'm going to have to sort something out for the water coming off it next year. But you can see it's not all the way up, it's not completely enclosed like the greenhouse is, so it acts more like a big cold frame, I think. And that's a cat. Although we've had her 12 years, something like that, she prefers to be outdoors now, so she lives in the grow house. Because it is covered, it has got a roof to it. Let me just show you in here. It has got a roof to it, so it keeps it dry, although obviously the water is soaked through to the floor. It's basically over winter a dumping ground for things that I don't want to get wet, so they're in here. These are some rabbit hutches I built last year, basically see if I could do it, and me grow out rabbits went in there when they were old enough to leave the mother. Little violas, bit of colour. A bag of rabbit poo. That squeaking is a cat. Yeah. And the middle bit of my garden, I did potatoes in here last year. Like I said before, I'm only feeding me and Lurch, so, and my son now and again. So I don't need that much, and that's plenty to keep us two going for the year in potatoes. All down this section here, I've got spring flower bulbs. When they come to an end of flowering or near to an end, I use the ground to plant other things. I have it on my plan that I did the other day, but I can't remember what I wrote down. There's a middle bit there that comes out. That's all covered up and bedded down for the winter, and same as the far end bit. But I've also just put stuff on it out of the way. But it's nice to sit in my summer house and look out. I've also got this bed that I built last year. Sweet corn, then it didn't do too brilliant, but I do a rotation. You know, things don't go in the same place for a couple of years, so I'll move it somewhere else. I've got that on my plan, but I don't know where it is. Well, I don't know what is to go here. Another hanging basket of violas. This is the old chicken run, which has just been a dumping ground for everything and everything. So I'll sort that out later on in a couple of months when I'm actually going to put my polytunnel up here. I'll be dismantling those rabbit hutches, use what I can, and then my polytunnel will go the full length of this. The old chicken coop is in there still. Don't know what to do with that yet. I've got a bench here that I can sit on this summer and shell peas, a lot of peas out the other year. Behind that, I mean garage, but this end of the garage is a workshop. Oh, it is cold today. Right, around this side of the house, I actually have what I call a rabbit condo. 6 foot by 4 foot shed houses 2 rabbits. This is Mum Rabbit, and she's got the full 6 foot length and round the corner to where her food is. You can't see too well in here. There's ladders that go down to a nest box for her, so when she has babies it's more natural experience for her to actually go down. Dad has got the full 4 foot length, and he's got a couple of foot on the side for a nest box, and he likes going in there. There's wire on the bottom so that the poo and everything drops through into trays, but they've also got areas where there is no wire and they can sit and rest their feet. Dad's obviously got some non-wire in his bedroom, so he spends a lot of time in there. I've got wood there for him to sit on to rest his feet, but he just likes picking it up, throwing it around and chewing it. As you've seen before, my chickens, the remains of the leek tops I gave them the other day. Food, water. I gave them a bowl full of mixed corn today, but also don't scratch it around. They'll have it when they want it. I've got bay tree here growing. Big tree behind it. Mm, Tried to keep it a bit warmer with some straw around it, but we'll see. I've got a lemon tree as well, and an apple tree. Didn't do too well last year, so we'll see how it does this year. And I'll take you around the front now. This is the front. This is my pear tree. And blackberries decided to grow here last year. I didn't plant any blackberries, the wild brambles, so I've got to pull them out, sort this bit out. But I actually had pears last year for the first time, because that tree's a few years old. But it is a mess. Got a lot of work to do to get this part sorted. This is the sort of side of the house at the front. I'll take you around the other bits now. This is from on my driveway, and this is the front bit. I tend to put flowers in here, but it's looking a mess. As per usual, everything does in winter. Just need sorting out, but I need better weather for that. This, I've got Jerusalem artichokes in here, and the best way to store them is leave them in the ground. So I might pull some today. I'll have a look. This is a apple tree, and it's a patio one, so not very tall, but a very good cropper for the size of it. Jerusalem artichoke. This is a cherry tree. First time ever I had cherries off it last year, and it's yet another patio one. This one and that one. One's peach and one's nectarine. Never had fruits off either of them. I thought one was dying, but no. And I've got flowers around the front. Cat's following me. Bulbs coming through. More flowers with bulbs in. Along here, in a few months' time, I'll be putting me potato planters, because I've grown my main crop in the ground around the back, but I like potato salad, so I grow a lot here. Between us and next door, there is, basically I want this as a growing fence, a living hedge. I've got a white currant bush, plum tree. I had a couple of plums off there last year, they're quite nice. This is a red gooseberry. This is to help support it, but it keeps falling over. It's either a goji berry, a loganberry, tayberry, one of those anyway. This is a yellow raspberry. That's a red raspberry, but I'm not sure if it's going to be dead or whatever. I had got a tree in here, but it died, so I pulled it out and planted some onions, and I've left a few but they never grew very big because they were shaded. These are potato planters waiting for potatoes, obviously. Me round one, me round bed. There's a leak in there. Oh, loads of grass and weeds. same as everything else needs sorting. Bed was sorted, but grass, weeds growing. Another bed sorted. Bed bedded down for the winter. Bedded down for the winter. What's left of my leeks and chard, it's still sort of going. I won't eat it myself, but the rabbits love it. Oh, that tree that you can see there, that is a quince. No fruit as yet. Oh, there's still an onion left in there, never mind. And grass. This tree is a medlar. We had one or two fruits, but it's still fairly young, only a couple of years old. My square one has got weeds and everything in, needs sorting, but later date. That one, now I had a lot of mare's tail on here last year, so I'm going to have to see what I can sort out. That's an empty bed. I don't know if it's going to stay there and get filled or moved or what. So that's how it stands at the moment. Thank you. Bye. Just thought I didn't show you my porch over the back door. And I was all the way up here from the back door all the way out to my garage. As you can see there, my garage, probably can't see in there. It's where tracks kept, as well as my workshop. I've added more things in my porch, some shelving. Obviously over winter it's completely open apart from the roof, and so it still gets cold in here, so I can't leave anything that's going to get damaged by freezing. I've got loads of gloves, they're alright. Container shelves again, and down below I've got a bin for the chicken food and a bin for rabbit food, and they're stored out of the way. Okay, thank you, bye.
It's a perfect situation.